Send it.
Let's see if Micha can win the map. Basically is what it is.
I'm
Buzz has always been
very
very good
interested.
on
This
this
doesn't
map
look like
at
what they
locking
did on the
down B.
offseason. They
There
had
is
a
that though.
sniper on this
G2 on
map
defense,
when they were
T1 on
playing it a
attack.
bit, but this is the real danger man.
Yeah. Aforementioned there from the analyst desk, Leaf on this chamber. One of the few in the world that really still makes Chamber look like he's absolutely busted from the olden days, but Buzz.
They had
Now 8
no
kills
idea
away
he was over towards site.
from claiming
They
that
thought
kill
they'd locked
record
him all in the
on
choke.
the global stage. Comes
Dude,
up with 2 quick
imagine they
ones here.
steal this map.
As immediately Trent forced to just tuck back.
This
Valen
is a great start.
steadily making his way over in towards tower. Has been noted. Meteor and Reyna put down. A lot more work to be done here. Buzz at 10 HP.
Ooh.
That's
Wasn't
Trent got
able to
another
feel
one
good,
of
but
5
we'll just get him
HP.
with the classic, it seems. Turned himself down to 5. And as he goes to swing out, he's just getting encroached
Okay,
upon.
very, very nice.
Will be hunted.
So far we've had a pistol on every
T1
single map.
reclaim the lead in
1-1.
pistols and get the opening round here on Abyss.
So if
Oh
I
my
could
goodness.
theory craft a little bit on what's going on here in T1's mind.
By all means. And good luck.
Yep. No, I mean, look, no matter what, I'm trying to
The
throw
comp
stuff at
works.
the wall and see what sticks.
We've seen
My
crazy
guess
stuff on
is
this
that
map.
part of this is the Lears
Like
can
you
keep
just send it
Leaf
side
off
hits, and then you have
balance.
the
Like,
Reyna
can
jet that
clear
play
the
close,
way
and then
that
you have
he
people
holds
for
A.
after
Like a lot of
plant.
times he's going to be peeking
Like
out
the
a little bit even
comp's
deeper,
fine
deeper than what we saw in that previous round.
to an extent. For
from
like
A
a
in towards
go-to
main.
just send it
This
comp.
time, G2 just
I
wants
think
to
it's,
brawl. They sent
I think
out
it's a good
fault
go
line
at it.
early. Stacks with the drone, Stacks with a kill.
Gonna be taken down. Getting quite the reveal here.
He's just like, please get me out of there. Don't give him an orb.
Trent could not escape.
And they don't get the plan on this one, so still nice for T1. They invested the 3 rifles.
And
So.
overall, do not mind it. You do not want to be funneling these ultimates into the likes of Buzz to Stax.
I mean, because here's the thing for T1. A lot of what G2 wants to do on this map is control mid. Use those double TPs, whether it be jog, whether it be
I do want to
leap,
see G2 at
kind
one
of
point
work that
start
part of the
pushing
map,
though,
get behind
really.
that box that's in the
Because like,
center,
who's meant to
kind of
hold for the
out
push?
from
The
vent
Reyna?
sometimes, things like that.
I don't think so. I think they're just
But
going to
with
sight
this
hit
Reyna
non-stop.
here,
I guess
think
it's
they're
the
just gonna try
Omen,
to
but at the same
abuse
time,
heck
like the
out of these
Omen,
chokes in front of A and B.
like no matter what,
Try to
pushing against the
force their
Omen's
way
going to be
through
good.
Onto sight. And see, just let the chips fall where they may. I mean, why not? The muds work. Let's do it.
Again, those salvos to try to interrupt and find some
Really
damage.
nice, man.
Once
Bonus.
that rendezvous
Bonus
comes
potential.
through, Trent,
That is a
nice
far
headshot,
shot
swing in the
from
corner.
Trent.
Raise one back there on to Buzz,
Damn.
finds another.
Trent is looking great, isn't he?
Stax eliminated, dart in. Looking for the shock setup as Meteor able to find Leaf. Back into a 3v3, Spike still not yet planted, now committed to. It's pop flash out. Meteor off the flank, able to find one. Takes the dismiss back, rolling the corner. Headshot is found, Jogamo gonna be eliminated, and Trent's out.
Okay, nicely done, man. They're fragging out heavy. G2 are going to have to hold some sights here.
On G2's pick of Abyss.
This is madness. I mean,
Yeah,
all
this is like the
said that they
best
had
possible
something
start for
special
them.
prepared.
Look at them as well. They're like, hold
And
up.
so far,
It's working.
he's been absolutely correct. I mean, Buzz just getting
Nice
ahead of
shot.
the game there. Jonah B with util in hand. The dismisses can work around these boxes so nicely on site. I mean, you're going to see similar scenes on B, assuming that T1 eventually goes over there. And immediately a timeout called here by Josh. He loves to get into things early, especially if the team is down like 3-0, 3-1. Wants to make sure
Guy's going
whatever's
wild.
going wrong gets corrected immediately. And my guess is you're going to have to play a little bit further back. You're going to have to give up a little bit of space.
Yeah, we're going to
towards
have to
A
work
main,
out
with that
how
Reyna
do we
there
play
with the
against this?
Lears,
How do we hold
it's actually gonna be
sights?
quite difficult to
They are not
challenge
going to default.
Yeah, as quickly and as
We
deep
can
as Buzz is
put
getting
the
in
chamber
moment.
trip at middle and pretty much in this timeout here. I'm probably
So
calling
fast to scale
to
forward into
ignore
the site,
middle
take that
until they
space.
push
It's like,
someone
you mean I
there.
don't have to play
be
Yoru or
honest.
raise?
Yeah.
All right,
And
let's
then you
go.
can have like
Red
3-2
change
on
up
the
four.
sides.
3-0 start, certainly
Like
not
I would
G2
maybe
were
put a
anticipating
trip
at
here,
all.
but I don't think they're ever going to go into this square.
Maybe for themselves, certainly not for T1.
Apart from like a
Call's gonna be
lark.
couple more
Like that's the
stingers
only
back
thing.
into
I
the
don't
mix.
think they're going to
See
like ever
if they can
pressure
swing
it
things
early.
here with a thrifty attempt.
It might be like a late lark, like plant lark.
Just very off the back of Trent's heroics thus far.
So we'll see. Because I think they're probably just wasting people in the middle here. What do we get? Stinger, Stinger, Stinger.
Take a little bit of space towards mid.
And
He
T1.
can get done.
Nice timeout from them.
Just
Just okay. We spammed A. Now let's spam B.
Putting 3 players onto the A site.
I was going to say, look at this conditioning.
Yep.
So they stack things up here. T1 immediately pivoting over to that B site for the first time. Just looking to try to catch them off guard. It's talking about deep little peek.
The classic.
He's back out, joins in on this side of the map after not seeing anything. Wait to reinforce here, RG2.
3 passing from G2 here. Wait, that's a good fade eye.
Dealing 2 players here. It's Valen pushing forward. Unable to find the kill himself. Trent will be able to do so. Lined up the fake out. So far, just that 1-for-1. Hunter's Fury. Up the back of the ping. Meteor previously.
Whoa. Locked onto him.
Gunned out by Leaf.
Stax, big round for you.
Catching a glimpse, but Leaf over
Oh,
the
I'm
top.
not sure about that.
Headhunter collects. And Sylvan now once again asked to clutch for T1.
Great
Twins
shot.
finds the first. The hold coming through, and he just
Great
faces
shots.
forward.
Really, really nice shots.
Sylvan bails
Man,
him
they're
out
clutching heavy.
and keeps G2 off the board.
It's scrappy. And G2 reacts pretty well.
Scrappy, but they'll take it. They still manage to show that they can go B side as well.
Trying to get over to the other side of the map. And they're able to cut down a lot of T1 members. A great Hunter's Fury from Trent. But Sylvan's still alive. Sylvan in the back line.
Hello, Jules, mate. How you doing?
Sylvan has come up huge for T1 since coming back off the bench. So many assists. The assist leader coming into today. Him and Jonah P neck and neck in that regard.
So going to put the square here and to see if like anyone ever goes
in a
here.
massive clutch for T1.
And I think maybe G2 might start to
It's already pinged out.
gamble it.
T1 has figured out already how Leaf wants to reposition since he's not going to play aggro in front of A main.
Just don't think we need to even worry about middle.
Around the right-hand corner.
What did I say from the G2 coach? What I would have said in the timeout. I ignore middle until they use it.
There's no one playing forward.
That operator.
Another prowler to check. Tries to wait it out. Eventually has to take the rendezvous. Buzz once again.
I would even be tempted to like 4-1. 4-1 with the chamber here.
Smoke's now popped. Plant coming through. G2 getting situated. Trying to go for this retake here. So he's not going to connect. They have no idea. Positions here from T1. Recon gonna be sent down. Buzz moments before getting flashed up. Able to find a kill.
Oh god, Buzz, he might have done incredible.
And snaps on the Trent's head.
He did so much damage in the swing from Michu with sick timing. Dude, look at the trades that are coming in. It's awesome.
His back. 5-0 start for T1.
And the diligence here. I was crediting G2 for some of their homework. T1 now getting an A+ as well. So aware of how they want to set up on this defender side.
Wow, I saw both as well. Little dash in, check double side.
And Leaf has no choice but to TP out. And Buzz is just a monster. Cleaning out players on the back of site.
Yeah, the double duelists are really going in.
And believe it or not, a second
Another timeout
for G2.
Okay, now does he talk about the fact that the comp doesn't do anything at middle? I think they 4-1. I think they 4-1 with the chamber being the 1, and then start the chamber over towards B. You could have the trip at middle if you're really, really scared.
The arduous road that they have had to get to this moment. From ascending for everything that had happened with the previous organization, getting picked up by G2, getting into tier 1.
Have we seen 2 timeouts in 5 rounds? I don't think so. We've seen it in 6 rounds.
Being in a
But
global
5?
final. And on this map, that so many people would have said dead to rights, this is the one, Abyss, where they should be able to smash T1.
I mean,
so let's see. So I think they should go for a 1 chamber trip here, 4 on A.
Paper Rex is T1 doing, because this is just madness, but it's working.
It's such a hard thing when you're just like on the fly trying to adjust.
Create chaos, create space.
Okay, they've gone for something similar. I think they're going to ignore middle now.
And they've been so good. The coordination in the heat of the moment with T1 is unparalleled so
maybe
far
not.
this year in 2025. This time, we try to put a little bit more pressure here with Jonah P. Aftershock to dissuade the push. Do have Jogamo there as well on the Yoru. Try to cause a little bit of chaos.
Another chance, another attempt here out of Thrifty. On point blank. TP out, Armageddon forcing Jonah P.
I'm
forward.
getting back
Once
aside.
again,
Jonah
paranoid
P's
up.
on his own.
Some vision, but Buzz
God,
still
look
able
at
to
the
go ahead and
util
find
dump on this
Bring
one.
back through. Trent,
Sylvan's been the
go ahead and
extra
collect.
duelist with the
Meteor
movement,
dropped.
TPing out.
Solid trading
Look
here
at the
towards
timing
side
on
of
the swing
G2,
from the
but now
top as well.
clear
They're playing
advantage
together well.
in the hands of T1. Weapons not recoverable. Leaf slowly creeping his way over. The tour de force committed in. He needs to put it to good use. Look, they try to go for the close angle. Spotted the leg. Finds the shot. Izu going to be put down. Slow field there. Weapon recoverable. Just the Stinger still. Sylvan.
Leaf is so on top of that. Oh, it's incredible from Stax though. Such a good reposition from him. Just went to the posit instantly, just got spammed. It was a nice try from Leaf. It was smart from him, but it was sick from Stax.
I mean, Jonah P is just getting brutalized outside of the A door.
Oh, he keeps getting isolated,
so
really.
much utility to make sure that's clear, and Buzz is always checking that angle.
Like he's
first.
always on his own.
Buzz, excuse me, Stax as well. Just
It's so smart.
it's so unbelievably smart, and that's those years of experience that
They're gonna just keep going A. Surely they're just gonna keep going
Make the
A.
most of it this time. Finally getting to that grand finals. Jog, TP out. Another push forward towards A. Gonna be clear to the drone. Smoke immediately goes up. Meteor's still gonna push forward.
Clear out. Over the top. Buzz drifting. Shot out of the sky. Jonah P through the smoke. Able to find Izu. Their best
Whoa!
opportunity.
No way! Jonah got the person behind as well. That was nuts. That was nuts. Okay, they've shut down A. Do T1 do the whole thing where they have to prove that they can do it twice?
Yeah, like the ideas here.
Or are we going back to B? No, it's a show that you can lock it down twice kind of angle, right?
Don't let him
Yeah.
keep getting through there for free. Buzz,
G2 might start stabilizing a little bit here. They got some ults.
The blade storms immediately
Oh, that was fast by these two.
Jonah P there.
Dude, he just randomly got an extra one. He's just like, what?
I think it was Stax or Sylvan trying to run out of that smoke and just get some shut down. And yeah, you can see it's
Simple.
easy, guys. Just
Yeah, all you got to do is that. Let's see if you can do it again.
Because the rounds have been close.
Dude, the round's been so close. It forced into an eco. That's wild. I wasn't even looking at the money because it was 6-0. I thought they were fine.
Oh, okay, yep.
Euro is the caster's worst nightmare because every time they go over towards a Euro, either like jump peeking or doing something crazy.
to get that early info.
They're like,
Check a few
what?
extra angles.
What's going on here?
You normally can't get any. So let's see. He's gonna tuck into the corner again.
Oh, T1 gonna go middle.
This time though.
It's a good time to throw it in. I still don't think they are. I think they're, no matter what, I don't think they're ever even gonna step foot in middle.
Yep. They have no info on this side of the map.
Go for another one. Does go ahead and catch a glimpse. Does that keep them interested enough? Just the one player.
Yeah, it's a fate as well.
But it's
Off these prowlers, off the haunts coming through. So for now, G2 not going to be rotating anybody over.
exactly. It's the fade. That's what's gonna sell this. That TP might give it away.
Quick little check.
Ooh.
Lear comes in. Leaf looking
Rain
for
of
the
Flash is
timing
pretty
shot.
good against
Buzz
the
up
Opt
and
as well.
over. Gonna be seeing too much. G2 needing to get clustered, but now
So, Astra ult on the retake, so they have
Izu.
to play heavy over towards site. This is going to be the first time they have someone over towards middle, but again, it's just going to be a lurk, so wouldn't fully count it. No way! Sylvan's managed to... And he's out of there!
Comes away with 2 eliminations.
How's this guy still alive?
On the site, but is not ready for the flank. Buzz sticking around, takes him down. The Rolling Thunder committed, meaning absolute check. Buzz.
Buzz, chill.
Cannot do it.
Damn, okay, really, really nice. Dude, how has Sylvan got away with that?
Basically a thrifty here from T1. Not allowing for G2 to get back-to-back
That's some
wins.
guns.
That is brutal. And that is going to set Buzz ahead of Durka for the current kill record at international events. What a player. And he is showing off on this jet.
And no one else from the top 5 is here. Let me tell you, the gap
Why they
from
crying?
second to third, monstrous. Buzz looking to
player.
push about 300.
Okay, back towards B.
Aspas.
And G2, okay, they're starting to push. This is going to be good.
I
They
mean,
should
that's
be
just how
pushing.
consistent, you know, those Vision Strikers, DRX teams were. Now this T1 team might do something they never could.
This
Nice
time
shot.
Leaf able to find
Yeah.
the backstep play here from
Okay,
G2.
now
It's
T1 have
absolutely
to
gorgeous.
worry about a push.
Tearing them asunder as
And now
Stax.
they might have to default a little bit, or they might just go faster.
Headshot, Stax fighting back for one.
Oh my
Back
god,
for another.
Stax actually hit that.
It all comes down to Meteor. And he
Okay,
cannot find the
very,
first.
very nice.
Gets that kill on Leaf. Maybe you start believing,
Dude,
but
7
G2
though? 7 so much.
getting themselves
With
a
this
second
comp,
round win.
is this comp going to be good on
Huge.
defense?
Huge stuff.
Oh,
for
really?
Leaf. I mean, he's just been nasty.
Maybe
with
the double
snipers.
duelist can have some cool stuff
Part
over
of the
towards
reason he's
A.
so good on chamber. Oh, just saw the dash from Buzz and was able to adjust.
Down B.
And a great read here from G2. Start
Okay,
taking
so they know that
advantage
they're
of the
pushing now,
mid-space
and I think
being
instead
given
of
up by
holding a
T1.
default, they might just go
Something they've done to a
faster,
lot of
but
other teams, but because of,
it
I
is
think, the
looking
pressure and the
like
pace that T1 was coming
they
at
want to
them,
hold a default.
they never really kind of figured out that that was going to be available. And now T1 aiming to try to re-clear that space themselves. They're the ones pushing up a little bit towards
Yeah,
mid.
we saw
Shot
this
to miss.
before where they like recon out here
He's out.
and flash on top and try
Moving up.
and
Jog there.
silver.
That one ain't real.
What is the
Still taking zero
recon? It
chances.
goes out here, it scans like this up to about here, I think,
Checking
and then they
around
want to
towards mid.
silver off of it.
Trent obviously not going to see a damn
They've shown
thing.
it a few times,
Once again, that Hunter's Fury
but we haven't
online.
actually like seen the
Second one does
ult
get
go
cycled
off
up.
of it.
Double stars right at the door. Could be a grab well there. A little bit tricky. Gonna use the Armageddon.
Sends that over towards Tower. Buzz drifting up and over the top. Tries to dash his
The
way. Gets
stun
it.
wrecked
Cannot
him.
do so. Hunter's Fury from Trent able to find one. Meteor going to be taken down. Buzz now.
But does Trent
Sat here,
even...
waiting for the timing. The bow drawn out. Swings the corner. Looks for two. Gets
Wow,
the
what an
kill.
absolute shot that is from Leaf.
Able to find that elimination. Joggerbolt spraying down one. Easier.
Player
Capitalizing as he runs out of ammunition. Stax. Just trying to play around here. Around the
Okay.
sides of that nebula. Finds the first. Just a sheriff in hand.
3 bullets though.
3 bullets. The Cosmic Divide. Sent out
Okay.
Leaf.
Very
Perched
nicely
above.
handled in the end.
Finds the kill.
Dude, Leaf
Not
saved
able to
him
find
because
the
what
round
is this
victory
shot
here,
that he
but
just
still
hit?
getting ultimates out of the hands of G2.
It's gonna look kind of crazy from his
2 more
POV, I
rounds
feel
to be
like.
played here in this half.
I think the biggest thing right now for T1, finding a way. Yeah, Meteor again
Oof.
caught by the Hunter's Fury.
Nice.
What a shot from Leaf.
It's a completely different story. Buzz able to find that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
Good on Leaf.
You got to get this operator out of his hands. You got to find a way to shut this chamber down. And they've been playing a lot more passive than usual with it, and it's working a treat for G2. So for T1, you know, this bull rush that you've been attempting had been working, but now it's starting to get shut down. Now G2 is starting to find their timings to cut you off, starting to get the reads, starting to get their feet underneath them. What can you do in response? This time they're going to send the drone over towards B.
Ooh.
TP.
Now Joggerbolt
Joggerbolt?
up close, but not going to be fast enough there, Sylvan. Trying to find that
He is a
button. Easy.
lunatic. And
Leaf
that
just
is
trying
a
to push
great
forward. Yeah,
shot,
that's
dude.
the
Is that
operator
just
now
a
on the floor.
pre-fire on the op?
What a kill to be found.
Yeah, that's
Nightfall
wild.
online.
There might have been a fake
Want to go for the
smoke.
push here onto the site.
Not sure.
One way to get rid of the op. Jeez.
Yeah.
Sylvan showing
It really
some
is.
presence here at mid.
Reaction
Ball still
G2, start
continuing to
pushing up
scale
towards
forward.
middle.
Jonah cutting back
Did win
across
him the round
towards
earlier.
tower. Nightfall going to be sent through. Trent pulls all the
Okay,
way back.
gonna have to be a
to avoid that.
4v5 retake.
Shots ring out those.
Honestly, the double duelists have just been holding over towards the site so well. Yeah, the C's is sick though. C's out, like, there's a couple of teams that do this. Like, C's outside the smoke and you can see the tether, so you, like the line of the tether, so you can just spam them.
Tries to keep himself covered. Cannot. Stax wins the fight off screen. And now it's just Jonah P.
Very, very
Finds
nice.
one, but nothing more.
That's cool.
T1
Yeah, the best one was, I can't remember what game it was, but I think it was Nobody
out of the remainder
from
of this
EDG.
half, potential for a 9
Like,
and
he was
3.
on Haven.
could get one
No, he
more
was on
round win.
Lotus. And he had a tether, and
gonna be
it was
one
like a
away
1v something, and he just
from
tethered the
another
floor
tour
and
de
then
force.
spammed someone through the smoke. It was sick.
Scooping up a Guardian,
Yeah,
it
see
looks
on
like.
Lotus, it was
Thought
awesome.
about an outlaw there, but knowing
That was like the
money
first time we
is
saw
flush
like
for the side
impactful
of
tech
T1.
from it.
I love the way Buzz plays this. Gets that kill, gets the spam, knows he's dead. Throws a smoke and tries to jump off the map to break their angles so that his other players can step in to get those kills. That's a really, really smart heads-up play from him. Leaf gets this one kill. It could be a very different round.
Absolutely.
Can they get 9?
Chris now popped.
Oh.
Line shots into the smoke. What a
Well,
timing.
maybe
Meteor.
not. Maybe not.
It's a little bit of damage. Kill and assist, obviously.
It's
Get
still
the
a
power,
site
get his health
though.
back.
Losing 1 for the site.
Sleep just going to be shoved away from the window here at Heaven.
Valen plays
Meteor
pretty
chasing
aggro.
forward.
Kind of needs to get out
They're
there.
gonna push out
Smokes
the
are
smoke,
important
no
for the
more leaders
retake.
Available. Probably not spotting. Gets recon down.
Oh, that was a nice recon.
Tagged down so very low.
Meteor's
15
lucky
health
to be
remaining
alive.
here on the Reyna.
He does get a kill. Obviously, it's a Reyna. Could heal on this. Keep an eye on Jonah P and spawn.
But as
Flank.
Target said, yes, Jonah P working his way around through their spawn. And right now, no sights on this whatsoever.
Dude, Jonah has 3 kills here,
Stax
maybe.
jumps back across the opposite way, but all eyes are tied toward their side.
Good enough.
Able to find 2, leaving Stax now on his lonesome. And they will just look to try to run him down.
Okay.
They
Dude,
nearly
T1
aligned.
did really
They
good,
cannot
though.
find them.
You can tell they haven't
The three
had
came from Valen.
much practice
We'll
on
give
this.
G2
And they
a
just
4-8
spam
score
site
on
hits
the
and
map.
got 8.
Absolute
They
madness.
did awesome.
Can this work on the defender side?
Can this work on the defender side? Maybe. Pistols big. And then maybe if they have some cool double duelist setups. The duelist could just start taking timings on middle as well. They might just start taking random timings on the map.
Trade in any old phone for iPhone 16 Pro on us on any plan. And get iPad and Apple Watch Series 10, all 3 on us. That's up to $2,000 in value. Only on Verizon. Red Bull gives you wings.
Push every round? Yeah, potentially. Potentially. We'll see. I think they'll do a couple of passive setups with like double duelist playing together. Still think G2 probably need the pistol here though, because T1 getting the pistol and then obviously getting the op out is going to be really strong. We've seen Buzz is like the king of locking down B. There's that also. Hello Teets, how we doing? The Reyna? I mean, yeah, the Reyna's just scary when it's on a good player. G2 had Haven? I'm not sure about that. It wasn't like the closest score. And they had like good ante into rounds and they still lost. Like it still felt pretty one-sided to T1 Haven. I get what you're saying, they had a good start, but
about to jump into the second half on Abyss. Score at the moment tied up 1-1 across the series. T1 pulling out.
Autumn said they used to run a similar comp, so they know its weaknesses. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's what he said. But the fact that they play a Reyna means that they haven't been pracking it much, and he kind of... I mean, to be fair, he didn't say they've been pracking it much recently. He did just say they used to.
Will that get them a victory here on the map that everyone had them written off on? And how do they use this composition on the defense?
Yes. I mean, I think my mind immediately drifts to the middle part of the map. How are you going to control that? You know, you're going to just have to throw bodies at the problem.
Oh yeah, they're probably just going to play the Reyna in middle.
Flanks are something that G2 loves to create. We've seen it all the time. Leaf's going to be potentially lurking on you, or somebody else, even on this squad, could go for that.
Chat, 3-2 for pistols, 1-0 for this map.
T1's going to force a bunch of players.
Imagine a pistol for T1
area.
here.
I mean, this comp's meant to brawl. So they're going to
players set up.
Go for it.
Clear on the recon. Meteor up close. Break on the door. Buzz desperately.
Okay, Buzz gets out of there. And then honestly, they did a lot of damage. Easy was spamming the smoke up. Nice shot.
Finds one up and over the top, but John's still standing.
One more?
Someone eventually able to shut him down.
I was going to say, imagine if Trent didn't get that one.
Stax at 22 health.
Wait, nicely done. 1-1 pistols every single map so far.
3-3 in pistols. And they take their first step. It's getting back into the driver's seat here on Abyss.
G2 had this red from the get-go. You can tell with that
yeah, if Izu didn't go for the fade eye here, might have been a different round. But he's just trying to enable his team.
Buzz tries to dash in, but Jog is ready for it on the third. Huge round for him. The duelist for G2 coming up big in a pistol round that they desperately needed.
Yeah, they had to win this.
And they found some success. They found some breathing room. Looks like it's all
and
classics.
everyone's out of here. Okay, well, it's a fast round.
Yep.
That's fine.
Just taking a little, taking a note page out of the notebook here from G2. Quickly go for the reset. Some people might not like it, but I, for one, am happy to get back into the action.
Yeah, it's a fast round. He's not wrong. And the good news is this is the last time we'll see Abyss in Tier 2. I mean Tier 1. Because it is getting played in Tier 2. But
they said, yeah, this one's going to be a bridge too far. Let's just get some
and hopefully it doesn't come back this year, to be honest.
Any more orbs over. Jog's already 3 away from a dimensional drift. Like
Tier 2, yeah. No, I was thinking in my head that Tier 2 still have to play it.
Well, Recon not going to spot anything here mid. Widely left alone by T1.
Yeah, and this is where I really expect G2 to kind of hammer the point home. So take control of this, find those flanks.
Icebox is
And
back.
for T1,
Yeah, I
that means you
prefer
have to be
Icebox to
really
this.
good at controlling the links.
Not that I think
Making sure
Icebox
that
is
those
great,
are
but
at least accounted for. And again, you're gonna have to throw bodies at the problem. So in this case, they've got the duelist there.
Salvo on the side, gonna peek, looking for a timing, but he's just gonna get timing instead. Stax taking down Jaw.
You got the TV.
the cross is
Himself out of there.
Dude, he keeps getting the crowd as well.
Pre-planning is very important. Does stay alive, but player advantage for the moment here in the hands of T1.
Whoa.
Paranoia,
Whoa.
trying to slow things up, and Giacomo just
What a play.
absolutely blind in the
Oh,
corner.
he did
and he's gonna
damage
take
as
it
well.
down. Now the crossfire coming in. Azizu sends out the C's.
Yeah, the Omen flash from the back of sight into the TP. That was
Widely
awesome.
avoided. Azizu rides the rope up to safety.
Should be undoable. Yeah. Okay.
Nice shot.
For Trent, can't find another
Dude,
Buzz,
Trent's
finds the
aim is
final
looking
two in
insane
the
recently.
round.
I
9-6
love
now
this little move
for
from
T1.
Sylvan. Love the move.
2 players lost. Still fairly clean of an anti-bonus. Now, we can get down to the nitty-gritty. Get into our first proper buy round here for G2 on this attack. Fortunate for Jonah P. Did well to be able to push that far forward, but then just caught him at very terrible timing.
Yeah, it's been really good util though, especially from Sylvan and Izu. They've been finding good timings to hit the paranoias, to hit the prowlers, to hit the seizes. Things like that are really opening up the map for T1.
Stax is gonna have to do a lot.
And that's another thing that
a
this
lot.
can do pretty well.
Buzz might
is just
be getting an
slow you
off-out
down.
soon.
And
We've got 1, 2.
make the map smaller, right?
2,
Because you
4
want that
loss
util.
bonus. Okay,
You want to
sure.
cluster G2
We'll just say
up
2
and
the
hit 'em with
combine
everything
next.
at once.
And then we've got 2 the combine
And
next
just
here
leave
as
'em
well.
stunned. See what they can do on this one.
Prowler just went out over towards A,
In
so
the
they can
back.
kind of heavy stack this.
Stax revealed another Lear sent here from Meteor as he tries to get out into the open.
Great
Able to
shot.
find one,
And
dismisses
that,
away.
yeah, actually gets out of
Quite a
there.
bit of damage though. Not gonna be concussed up.
Spikes across though. All 4
Spike.
committed.
Up towards that backside.
Meteor.
Starting to
No
get
way,
played
he
here.
just
Swing out the Buzz.
sent it
Get
into
out
a
the-
smoke and won the
Children
duel.
on the leap, but Meteor does. Looks for a fourth, can't make it happen.
Dude,
But the
Meteor
cleanup is
was
still
a beast
swift.
in this, by the way. Gets the kill, gets out of the
Defuse from
dismiss.
T1.
50-50 duel goes
Gets
into
up
the
to double
smoke, and
digits.
he might have had the
10 to
best
6.
timing. I don't know if it was just a straight up duel or
This
what,
is
but
unbelievable.
I saw him
And this
swing
time
in
it's
with the gun.
Arena. It's the
I want to see
double
the second
leers.
kill.
He throws out a second one and is able to catch Jog swinging that
Dude,
angle.
that's wild to win that on
Gets
46
the
HP.
Dismiss gets the info. Sets up the good trades for the rest of T1, who are flooding right behind him.
Yeah, forces G2 down to an
It's
eco.
bringing a smile to my face because it's working. I never would have thought in a million years when I saw this Reyna on screen that this had a hope in hell.
I mean, look, we know Meteor,
Yes,
incredibly talented, can be one of the best players in the world.
but he doesn't play this
He
agent.
just never plays this well.
Yeah, but dude, he used to be
Lends itself very similarly
he used to be a
to the
duelist
ISO
main.
to a degree. Buzz, ooh, it's gonna be stun off the angle. Obviously, don't go nearly as
Yeah,
far anymore.
saw the stun
With those tailwinds,
stun
when he's
buff
stunned
coming
up,
in.
quickly
Doesn't
T1
get as
can be
much
forced away
distance on this.
from this close hold.
Great fire.
Great covering fire there from Izu to make sure that Buzz could get out safely.
It's all a bit of a ruse here. Is now the dimensional
Good
drift
luck
gonna
to
be coming
Stax.
through.
Jonah P sitting on 5 HP.
Stax around the back of sight. Knows that he's going to be spotted out. He's desperately just trying to get out the safety.
Giacomo, you're
Jog
a
gonna capitalize,
you're
finds
an
him with
absolute
the stinger.
lunatic. But this one's paid
Oh,
off.
this lurk.
Lurk from Trent. Decently read though. The shot's not connecting. Izu just dancing around.
Is that my fault because I was complimenting his aim earlier? Maybe.
Trent just paints an outline on the wall. Paranoia, scale forward, starting to begin. Buzz watching that close, deep corner. Swings out, ends up getting taken down. Talking about now
Guys?
once again striking. 5-3. Sylvan will be able to stop
What a
him
round from
from
Giacomo
finding
though.
the embarrassing kill.
Wins him the lower bike and gets
G2.
some gun upgrades in terms of 2,
Fight
I
back,
think, with what
3
they brought
rounds
into this one.
separating.
Yeah, sometimes you win with the Aura ult, sometimes you lose. And this one, I mean, melted him with the Stinger.
Great info off the back of Jog's ult. Find out that the site just has one player on it. Clean him out. Get through. Yeah, Stax frustrated by that one.
Yeah, dude, nearly headbutted the table.
Yeah, for sure. That was a toughie. You're left on your own there, and G2's got the read.
Full Sheriff buy down here. 4T1. Gonna pull off a thrifty. Steltron on the chase. Not gonna get anything but meteors.
What an
Sheriff
absolute shot that
Right for
is.
the gun.
Gun down. Oh, the gun fell off the map. Astra down though. So there go your smokes.
Too deep.
Just backs away. Might have actually gone off the side of the map. Can't quite tell either way. G2 now looking to pivot. Push forward into this A site. Izu up in tower. Actually a C's here at the ready. Yes.
It's a good C's.
Oh.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa. We haven't seen that one yet. That's really sick.
But Jonah P is going to be taken down. And it is all on Jaw. They're trying to stop this thrifty from coming through. Binds to the reload. Completed. A dimensional drift
Big
online.
TP. Oh my god, that's wild. That's wild, man. How has he won this?
What an unbelievable player.
Oh my god, he keeps him in it.
That is absolutely unreal.
That is
He's able
nuts.
to isolate those first two fights.
The 1v4.
And then he's got the
Oh
last
boy,
two lined up
T1,
for
you're going to
him.
be thinking about this for a while,
He
maybe.
fakes the teleport.
Dude, he's
I don't
ult.
think it mattered.
He's all tapped, man.
He
That's
stands
sick.
up. He's
That's
got
an
Bangkok
insane
on fire.
round.
He's got the coaches on their feet.
Yeah, bro, hit
My
the
God.
Windows key.
Who's next?
An ace to deny the thrifty, to deny T1.
Man, that probably
Getting
would have
even
been it.
further away.
Would have forced him down to an
Getting
eco.
closer
Would have been
to a
everything.
2-1 score line.
Dude, he's for sure sticking this ult. Look at what he
See
just
this
did.
Wide open.
The paranoia
Honestly,
out.
you would probably see like
Izu.
4 players and he'd still
Looked off,
stick it.
cannot try to capitalize, but there's a
A
pay-per-view
great
in the hunt.
fade eye. Dude, the fade util at the moment from Izu is really nice.
Izu now repositioning. Cuts across that left-hand side, previously left open, and Valen does not get the read. Buzz with the off, able to find Trent and T1. Not skipping a beat. Nonplussed, it seems. Like getting aced by a world champion just 1 round prior.
Yeah.
They have their eyes
And
on
there
the
goes their
prize.
momentum. Let's do a little money check.
And this is
1-9
brutal because
loss
you don't have any
bonus.
more timeouts as G2.
So 2 of them are
Gotta
wrecked.
figure out
Jonah
a
kind of
way.
needs to keep this.
Jonah P, if you can stay alive a bit longer, you can give
Dude,
yourself.
all of this money, like
Bit of
they're
timeout. He's
loving this,
spotted by
chat.
the
Their
Hawks.
money's so low.
Yep, closer,
3k on top
closer.
of all of this.
The leer around the back, Jonah
I
P
know they want to
well
take this
aware
gun down, but they also
Very
need to keep
snappy
everyone alive.
to get the shutdown. Well, what do you opt to do? 1 flash, no other utility, just a phantom in hand.
Yeah, just they got to accept
And the
it.
likelihood of breaking this, getting back-to-back ace clutches
10 seconds left.
across your team. The odds just not in their favor. T1, a fantastic crunch. Shutting down this attack. The haunt from Izu, absolutely monstrous. They win the round. They get up to 11.
And the paranoia as well from Sylvan to back jog off on the initial entry. That
Yeah,
bought
the,
a little bit of extra
the
space here
Utah's
for
been
T1
awesome at the
to
moment.
let loose. There's some salvos in there to delay early from Stax.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
Izu.
flashing to fade eye.
So
Great.
on point with this fade. Nice shot by Buzz. But you got to find a way to slow this down.
Honestly, this should have
T1
been
is just
12
reacting
if it wasn't for the
well.
Jorgamo round.
As soon as there's contact, they've got so much util to buy that slight amount of extra time that they need to get into position to shut you out.
Yeah,
Meteor, he's
this is
just
what I
going
mean.
for a
This is what
walk.
Buzz used to do on this map.
Walking down mid.
Fully lock down B.
Stay on the opposite side. Cosmic Divide going to be called through. Buzz. keeping
Bit harder
himself
when you get
obscured.
stunned. Oh mate,
Damage
Buzz is
across
in
meter down
trouble.
to 30. Buzz down to 8.
dude, he tanks so much util.
Trying to stay safe. The Armageddon's going to be called in the
Ooh,
shot.
and he
Not gonna
misses
get
the
it.
shot.
They'll find one, but then mowed down.
Stax is
By the
absolutely
ult down
sent
from
it.
Stax.
It's a great omen flash again.
Paranoia hits. Stax.
They had
swinging
no
towards
idea he
backside,
crossed
finding
onto
one
site.
down,
Good
but someone's there
trades.
to capitalize.
Both sides.
Suddenly into a 2v2. Committed positions. The decay coming in. Trent frantically trying Oh, swings the corner.
Whoa!
Shots whipping on both sides. 5 bullets remaining now in the mouth.
That's insane round, man. What a crazy round this was to watch. They're still in it, G2. Just.
Back to persevere. T1.
It's a great shot from Trent at
Not
the end.
getting to map point quite just yet.
What a map Trent is having. 17 and 15 on this Sova. The one who's been able to hold on the tightest with this bucking Bronco that T1 has brought into Abyss. Just absolute madness. I mean, what a flick, too. That's a great idea by Meteor. Change angles, change positions. Doesn't matter. Trent's just better.
You want to play? Let's
There goes
play.
Buzz. Blades out.
Sort of forcing the
Yeah,
opposite
into
side.
Prowler over towards A kind of
T1
cleared this, so
another crack
drone to
at
see if they're
taking
actually pushing. Trent
authority
obviously has his ult,
against
so if he
G2.
tags someone, he's going to
Stealth
go
drone.
for it. Money-wise,
Ping out
3
on the
guns, two classics. Ult-wise, Leaf pops his ult,
Buzz repositioning now.
and
Big call
Buzz
here,
has
it
his
looks like
ult.
from T1.
Yeah, I like the pause from G2. You've got to keep T1
Damn,
guessing.
did
You've
one
gotta get those post plans.
one drone over
Because where
towards
T1
A
wants to win
really
this
create
game
this much pressure?
before you can even get the spike
It's a
down.
lot.
So you've got to work the map.
Yeah, okay,
Gotta be a
Prowler
little bit
goes
more
in, they
diligent.
clear this,
Love
and they
this take of
maybe
space.
have worked out that they over-rotated a little bit here.
That's a ton of info
Fade Eye
there.
goes in, scans
know
nothing,
he-
rotate's going to go there.
Could very well be very
Can
open.
Buzz get
the only one
anything?
here. Hide in the smoke.
Smoke
Shot
to
done.
cross.
Smattering of damage going to be found. Swings the corner.
Really
John
nice.
taking
Dude,
down
honestly,
Buzz.
jumping off the map there and trying to float
Climax
might not be the
maneuver
worst
here.
call.
It goes right into the shock dart. Stunned up there by Trent. Kill going to be found. Balance. Able to find Meteor. Able to find Stax.
Nice.
G2 now starting to get a very firm grasp on these rounds.
30 seconds left.
Just the one casualty so far. Plant from Jonah P.
Spike planted.
Be one away from that Rolling Thunder.
Last player standing.
Now has it online. No shot for Izu. Try to force this out. Jonah
Very,
P.
very nice.
On point.
And for a
Brings
team that
G2
had
just
pretty
one
low
round
money as
away
well,
from
for
tying this up,
surviving, getting
11
the
to
3K,
11.
Now I
that's
think you need
important.
a timeout from T1 side.
Yeah, I think so
It's
too.
time to consider how you're going to be able to react a little bit better on the map. Not able to get info early, especially with the way that G2 is just going to sit and spawn for
Would
a
it be
bit. maybe send
beneficial for a
player
team
down
to
mid.
anti-strat themselves if they
See
had
if they can
time?
get a
Yeah,
read on
yeah.
anything.
Teams do it all the time.
Because it's all about the timings here for
It's
T1.
very
It's
beneficial.
all about being able to react a step
Just see where you're
ahead
like
of
a
your
little bit
opponent.
too obvious, throw some
And you're only one
random
round
rounds
ahead
in
at
there
this
to
point.
make sure that there's stuff that isn't like
For a blistering
100%.
attack side, this defense side starting to show the weaknesses we suspected it might have.
About 16 rounds after G2 burned their last time out. T1 will call their first. The G2 coaching staff, you have to suspect that there's a bit of a wave of relief
The
there
crowd's
for
going
them,
crazy.
but also some praises to sing for the team to be able to get it back into this close of a position.
Oh,
Still
you've got
a
to
lot
be.
more work to be done.
You owe Jog a dinner after this, because that ace.
Yeah,
changed
it's kind of keeping them
potentially
in
the
it.
destiny of G2, not just in this map, but potentially. Rifles being bought. Jog? See what he's got? Yeah,
Past,
thought so.
Okay,
past a little
so
phantom here from his teammate.
Buzz with the AWP,
Going very early.
and they change it
line
up,
with this
and
operator.
timeout kind of
I
means
don't
that
think
they
it
might
ever got
also go a
noted
little bit
when he had the
aggro,
Bladestorm that he jumped over there
especially as they
early
kind of got
by
some
G2,
success from it
so
earlier, so
you
that's why
might
they're
catch them off
doubling up
guard
on this
here.
one.
Let's see.
So
in
they
towards
don't go
window.
full aggro, but they do
This is
set
good
this
info.
up to this angle.
I think
And
this T1
Micho needs
may
to
wanna
make sure he's
consider
holding this.
Sending an extra player over
Yeah,
towards
there
A.
we go.
But for now, they're keen to just watch for any mid push-ups. I mean, we know Spike is down. But with Buzz getting all that early information, they're still going to lean in towards B, because this is what G2 did last time, was they just paused, they waited.
Okay, nothing for a little bit.
And then they
Drone
exploded
goes in,
towards the B
went pretty
site.
deep, cleared a lot. Rotate goes
Drone,
in,
though,
especially as they hear this
give
drone
the
back.
Might give the plan away
Problem
a bit.
is, they have no idea about middle,
Sue,
so they can't even like
falling
fast
back,
rotate through
Sylvan
middle or
having
anything.
To watch that link, because again, no mid control for
So yeah,
T1.
Izu's
They
going to
have
be out on his
zero
own for
idea.
this one.
Rolling Thunder forward, sees, goes out to try to slow things up, but John still able to TP up.
Yeah, they got to
But
just
the
leave
Fury
the
now
site.
coming across. Tag on the one, looking for the
Yeah,
follow-up.
they go
Cannot
one
make it
tag with the
happen.
ult.
One staying alive here for now, but counter spray out. Meteor.
It's a really hard retake with
Quite
this
a bit of
comp now.
damage.
I mean,
G2 now
Buzz can
firmly
still
entrenched.
dash into a smoke.
Buzz swaps
Honestly, it
over
might
the
be
up
okay.
Stax, picks up the Phantom.
It's all done to Buzz.
Trying to break things open.
Okay,
Oh
well,
my God,
that is a
celebrate.
nuts shot
Take the
from
second job,
from Leaf. That's actually crazy.
Take it down.
The whole
Stax
retake relies
dealt
on
with
this
the
guy
off.
getting into a smoke and like
purchase,
being able
no
to stay
value.
alive, and that's what happens.
Meteor
That's
cannot
insane.
even
That
rescue
shot
it.
is
He has to
wild.
escape. He has to retreat. The timeout call undone.
Curse, chat. I'm just saying
G2.
how it is.
They
Like if
will
he gets
tie
out here
things
into
up
a smoke and
11
survives,
to
then
11.
they can retake.
His jaw is out for blood. He
If
would
that
love
happens, then
to take this
this
last
was
weapon
gonna
out of
happen.
their hands. Either way, that spike is going off.
God, that was
That
wild,
score
man.
line
Absolutely
perfectly
wild.
balanced, perfectly tied.
T1's gonna have to dig deep.
Yeah, the shot was
G2's got the read now.
insane.
Figured it out. Just gotta wait him out a little bit.
Oh
I
my
think this is another
God.
timeout already. Right away.
What?
What a shot from Leaf.
Disgusting.
Goodness gracious.
So damn good.
They are playing out of their minds right now. They have really come alive. That jog ace.
Yeah, even
Send them
he's like
flying.
holding it. Jugamo did pretty good there as well.
We'll see
Jugamo is ready. Like
what T1
G2
wants
are
to
on
do.
top of their
I mean, it's
retake there, and they
such
know that it's all about the
similar
jet, right? If
scenes
Leaf doesn't hit that shot,
From the start of
Jugamo's
this map, but now
still
inverted.
Yeah.
running
Back-to-back
into the
timeouts
smoke
from
to make sure that
T1.
he can kill the jet.
2 rounds separated prior for G2. You can feel the desperation. What is the call? The money. You barely have any of it. Operator lost.
I think something like a 3-man push out of A main. Just take some space early. See if you can bottleneck G2. Brawl. You gotta find ways to get those brawls going. If you can't get them to commit
Is it
to
too
chokes,
obvious
if
to
you can't
go
get 'em to
aggressive
commit to
here?
getting
Probably.
stuck
They might have to
in the
like
fade
try and play
utility,
this round out
gotta
and then
find
maybe
ways to
go
get the
aggro
fights
on
to go.
defense.
The fade and the Teho utility.
They've only done
Then-
it twice,
then there's
right?
a chance. Then
Pistol,
there's a shot.
pistol rounds
having a
and
pretty decent
eco
game on
rounds
the
where
Teho.
Meteor hit the shot.
Coming up 17 and 13, but need a little bit
Aggro
more.
middle, yeah, aggro middle, but you probably want to
The
do
rest
it
of
on
the
a buy
squad,
round.
16 and 19. Hasn't
'Cause they
really
need to
found
try
too much
something.
success
They're
with
just
that
getting wrecked
operator.
on
Not gonna have
Saints.
it this round, of course, but couldn't find the difference
Can
to be
T1
made.
afford an op next
Potentially take
round?
this
No,
map
not
for
really.
T1.
Let's
Good
keep an eye on the
exploration
hero
here.
rifle.
Noise
This round's
being
all
made.
about Meteor.
That's, I think, to keep some of those T1 players stuck, having to watch those links, so that the front entrances of the sites are going to be potentially a little bit more wide open. And who knows, if you just get no contact, you just go for it and see what happens. I mean, granted, T1's done a good job when G2 is pushed all the way up of finding those kills, but no contact off the Prowler over at A. Buzz rotating all the way back over to B.
Starting to get
This
clustered to the
But
right.
you see the
Might be the
pings
right
here, they
side
know
here.
about it.
Ping's coming down. Worry about that push out from A main.
They definitely heard the
Flank around
Prowler and they
back.
pinged it out. The Prowler that gets them so much info though, even though they know about it, they don't go back and take the map control. There is 4 people here and Meteor with his gun.
As Meteor trying to get up alongside the smoke. Pushes in, but Trent
Oh my.
some cover. The Vandal shut down immediately. And Sylvan similarly falls. Buzz's Stinger's just not gonna hit the same way.
Yeah, I thought
As Izu now, the last one standing.
he almost got lucky with the
With no
timing.
hope in hell.
It was Trent again, right? He shut him
G2.
down.
They're gonna get themselves up to map point. T1, if they want to steal this map away, it's gonna have to happen in overtime.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna push.
There's no shot.
Oof. Okay, I'm pretty sure they're gonna push. We'll see.
G2 swat away both timeouts from T1 with relative ease.
Bring me those EU tiers.
Curious.
Mate,
gonna go for
there's
an
no,
op.
there's no EU
Potentially,
team
I don't
here.
know. But
What do you
that's
mean?
just- oh, what awareness
That was a
from
couple of
Trent.
days ago, man.
He is so dialed in. It's been a big part of this comeback for G2. Just so aware that someone could push that smoke, try to find that timing, especially when you're going up against an eco. Beautiful heads-up play from him. Now what do you do? Looks like it might just be a
Okay,
execute this time.
one
Cosmic
chance.
Divide,
And honestly,
you do
I
a
really
quick
thought
hit.
they were going to go aggro
Natural
somewhere.
drift. Meteor
Prowler clears
now
all of
dancing
A,
around
so
this
we can
Yoru.
stick
Hasn't quite been
3.
scouted until this very moment. Fault line. Flash, sent, drop down.
Oh,
shot.
God.
Meteor dead.
Damn,
So
Leaf
Stax
hit a nice
immediately
shot here as well, I
firing.
think.
As
Oh, it's devastating for T1 and G2. For sure. Gotta be thanking Jorgamo for that crazy 1v4.
But still, feels like it is overall.
T1 was so close to stealing the map.
G2
They gave it a good go.
After such a deficit, after such a devastating first half.
Dude, what a map this was, though. Fair play. This is the last map we see on Abyss. I'll be so fine with it.
Whatever legs it had on this defense, it's been swept out from underneath them. The time dwindling. Valen holding forward.
Where are you?
Haunt at the ready, but the next fault line coming in, just desperately trying to hold
It's
it.
a good try again. Okay, nicely done from G2. Crazy game.
G2
Crazy game.
regain the lead in this grand final, and they are one map away from claiming a